Okay, I'm back in my favourite park. Threatening to rain, so I'm going to keep the video in short if I can. It's got a hole all the way through. Don't know what it is. A 2p and a 1939 ship halfpenny. I'm having a look round where I found that silver spoon, hoping there's some more Georgian here. 2p, 1921, 1924. I missed that indiscrimination because it was hiding under some tinfoil. And then I went to the squealer by accident, and squealer got it. A penny and a Lucas lock off a bike. So going round a bike. Lucas. Yeah, on a chain, look. Hey, a bit of lead. And that's the way I like them, coming out as I dig. It's a penny. Sort of, it's like ceramic with a thin copper coating on it. Don't know what it is. And, how's about that? That's one very nice, whatever it is. Indeedy. Shall clean that up when I get home. 1912. Seems to be a few pennies down here where I figured out this is where the path came through the original field. This gave out a very weird signal down here. I thought it was bottle top, but let's see just what are you. Very, very strong signal. Oh, it's another George 5. Whoa, a bit of something or other. Cigarette lighter, a bullet, a penny hidden away under there, and some copper wire. Well, I'm finding. 1937 George 6 bronze penny, and half a car. Hey, I'm losing my touch. Oh, 1913 George 5 halfpenny. You know, some people say to me, what are you wasting your time in parks for? That Deus wasn't made for that. I'm telling you, my friend, this Deus has 13 different programs. It was designed to do anything. Parks, beaches, wet beaches, dry beaches, relic hunting, deep searching for hammered. You just pick the program for where you are and the Deus will provide. I can't think of a better detector. Not an all-round one, it'll do anything, anywhere. So there. Ha! Hey, good one. 1942 Wren farthing. And it's in pretty good condition. Oh, like that. Well, a modern, well, not a modern, it's half P. It's, I don't know, about 1986 or something. I couldn't find this one. Look, it flipped out in that little bit of muck. There. It's a penny. Oh, you little beauty. See that silver shining? It's a bloody forgery. Turn the other side up and it's a half penny. Somebody silvered one side of the coin. Oh, good on them. And will you look at that, out of the same hole we've got a 1946 silver shilling. That's the last year they made them in silver, half silver. You know, here, some people think I'm crazy. No, I'm not. Every so often, one of these coins I'm getting will be silver, so I go looking for coins. These are what I'm after. And the forgeries and everything else I get. Oh my God. 2 feet away from where I've just got that forged silver and the silver shilling. How's about a silver half crown? 1941. Oh, hey, bits of wire and a 1938 threepenny bit, 12-sided. See, thrift plant, so it's going to be George. There he is, George 6. 2p, a 1p, and I think that's a bell off a bike. 2 peas, 1 2 1p's, and a bit of chain that gave me some stick. Carry on. 2 1p's, 2p there, but look at that, I think it's a modern clad. And if Ferguson system, tractors look, it's a lapel badge. Yay! Bit of metal, 2p, 3 1p's, half p, and a 1919 bronze. Ooh, getting a bit tired. Yeah, getting back in all the money. Elizabeth's II penny there. A ship halfpenny, that's George 6, and a George 5 penny. Well, I was hoping to get on older ground to get silver. I got a couple of George 5 pennies there, and a George 3 halfpenny. So George 3 is there underneath all the other stuff, look. It's a silver George 3 I want. Oh well, rain stopped play. It just started coming on heavier after that George 3. I got a penny on the way back to my bag. Oh, got a money spider on my arm, I should stay. Anyway, I got a George 3. I got what I came for, back to George 3 level. But also triple silver. Very nice. So, I'll see you at the roundup. Bye. I had a good hunt today. My favourite park. If you notice, I'm restricting it to once a week. I like it up there. I went looking for Georgian and I found Georgian, and I got a bit of silver on the way and a few other goodies. So let's start as normal with the grot, the junkite. Copper wires, lead, bit of metal, more lead, 1 lighter, absolutely useless. This was interesting, a little padlock there. I think it's for a bike, I'm not sure what it's for, that. Little bit of chain. This appears to be ceramics with a thin copper coating. Don't know what that's for. This one, well, it's got a hole right through it. It's heavy, but I'm not sure if it's lead or not. That looks like a bell to me, top of a bell. It's old though. And then the lid. There's a lid there, look. Nice one, copper. It had 3 chains coming out the top of there, but they've all rusted, look. Almost like the top of an incense burner. World War II, copper bullet. Humane, very sharp, goes right through you. Zunk. Not that I'd want it. Compulsory car. Love it. Half a car. 1.5 cars. Right, let's get on to the coins. 2p's, look. As usual, the vast majority of these half p's, 1p's, 2p's, they're after, no, yes, they're before, let me get it right, 1992, so the bronze. But I've actually got one, which is clad, look, it's iron. That's the first one. Hundreds of these we've had out of that park. And that one's actually a modern clad. I don't know. Oh, did I show you this insulator? It was in the hole. It's for an aerial. Used to have this is what they use on long wire aerials for long wave. This is deaf and not the wartime stuff. I used to have one of these as a kid when I did the radios. Right. Copper, bronze. Half pennies, yay, no problem. Pennies, getting back into the old stuff here, look. That's the most recent one. That was a Queen Elizabeth penny. And then there was a nice George 6. The rest are George 5 pennies. Threepenny bit, doing well. Badges. Hey hey. Ferguson system, the tractors, Ferguson tractors. It's a lapel badge. Being what the farmers all around where that park is. Nice badge, look. Yep, nice badge. Scotland, Wales and 2 English flags there. Here we go. Let's see if you can see this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, play ball. 1942 Wren farthing. George VI. Beautiful little coins when they were on the go. About the size of a penny. A modern 1p. Yes, nice one. I like that. And then this, well, I think it's a scarf clip. It's just it's cut out of, I think it's bronze, but very nice, very intricate. Surprised it's stayed in one piece. I mean, look at the work in that. I like that. Probably got no value, but I like it. Right. Okay. I went looking for George. We found him. Found him. George III. See up in that top where my finger's pointing. 1, 2, 3. This is in better nick than most of them, and I got a shock. Because I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of these things in various conditions. They've all been 1806. This is the first I've ever had 1807. Never had one before. Really strange. But that is George III, 1807. So went looking for George, got the George, and on the way. Do you see this one? Oh, I thought, yay, we're in the silver. Shining away. But you turned it over and it's a halfpenny. See if I can get a date on that. What's the date? 1920? I think 1920. But my goodness, that looked to be silver. But then in the same hole, out come the silver shilling. George VI, 1946. That's the last year they made them in silver. Oh, good one, eh? Like me bit of silver, especially when I walk 2 feet away and boing, silver half crown, love it. The size of these things. I mean, these are big silver. 1941 half crown with the Welsh harp there. See on that badge, it's exactly the same as the badge. You've got the Scottish lion up in that top right hand corner, and you've got 2 with the lions on, the leopards I should say, they're 3 leopards, and you've got the harp. But oh, don't you just love a bit of silver, eh? Who was it says go out and get a bit of silver? Well, it's not that easy, you know, but we try to oblige. Now let me just have a quick look on here if there's anything I've missed. No. So what did we get? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and I knew I'd missed one. Pound coin spendies. So, back to the grind. I won't be going up there again until next week. But meanwhile, get yourself out there, get a bit found, and happy hunting. Bye. Uh-oh. Don't you just love silver?